My beloved owl clan, I've just returned from a journey on your behalf, the journey for a vision. As I arrived here today, there were 4 bald eagles waiting, squawking, making all kinds of noise, flying around to say hello and to greet us. I set up my altar and sat and began singing songs. And I'd like to start with one of those songs for you. This is called the Eddy Song, and it's about the river of life and how the waters flow so quickly. And sometimes that can be overwhelming, and how important it is to sometimes just pull aside to the edges of the water where it goes round and round in the eddies, and relax and rest and re-nourish and renew ourselves. And so this is how the ceremony began, and I'd like you to learn this song too. Wishita do ya, do ya, do ya, wishita do ya, hey. Wishita do ya, do ya, do ya, wishita do ya, hey. Washatanaya, hey ya, hey ya, washatanaya, hey ya, hey. Washatanaya, hey ya, hey ya, washatanaya, hey ya, hey. Wishita do ya, do ya, do ya, wishita do ya, hey. Wishita do ya, do ya, do ya, wishita do ya, hey. Washatanaya, hey ya, hey ya, washatanaya, hey ya, hey. Washatanaya, hey ya, hey ya, washatanaya, hey ya, hey. So we began with shared breath, as I've taught you. We began with songs to the ancestors, songs to water, songs to moon, as she is at her zenith right now, her peak. And as sun is the furthest away from where we are, and this day is the shortest of the year. So in this way we blend dark and light together on this day, and it was surely blended together in the vision that came as well, and your guides who were very, very present. So I'll just tell you about the journey itself. Usually the vision comes once I am well underway in deep in drumming, but your guides have been champing at the bit to get going, to get started, to be present, to make themselves known, and how very sweet they are. As soon as I began to sing and I opened ceremony, my guides were right there immediately, and this is way before they usually show up. Usually I honor them first and clear myself and prepare, but everyone was ready to go. So all my guides came and surrounded me, and as soon as that happened, my indigenous ancestors of northern Scandinavia came and were all on my right, and then the indigenous of this land where I live were on my left and showed up, reindeer and buffalo. I hear the eagle, bald eagle in the background. Reindeer and buffalo were their herds, and we all began. We started walking. Before we started walking and I was riding on my reindeer, someone wrapped me in a buffalo robe. I don't know where it came from, but I was wrapped in a buffalo robe. So there I was, sitting atop my reindeer, and we all began as if in a great procession. Very quickly, all of us came to your field where you are on your ancestral lands, and formed a circle, and out of the trees in front of us came your ancestors and the indigenous of your lands and all of those who have lived there before. It was a crowd. There were many, many, many people present and our guides. And in a circle, we gathered around your well. And then close to it, not next to it, a fire was built, a great fire. And there was singing and drumming all around and dancing, much dancing and singing. And that just went on for a while. It was rather a celebration and a gathering of all who surround you, who love you, who guide you, who are guiding your journey and who are your teachers. It was very powerful. A lot of beings present. And it's very beautiful there, isn't it? I've not been where you live, but it's very beautiful, very peaceful, very calm. The ancestral ties to your land run very, very deep. And I'm talking about not only your blood ancestors, but the ancestors who still live there from before your relatives came. They are very present, as you know, and wanting, willing, asking, urging to work with you. And your drum will help assist with this. Amidst all the dancing and the singing and the drumming, the vision began to appear. And first it was of the sacred circle of the hoop that will become your drum. And I saw that your drum is the well of the waters of life. It is the well. The outside of the hoop was painted in stone. Rock people want to be present outside the hoop. So they will be painted on the outside of the hoop. Inside is your water prayer and colors of water representing the flowing water. And your water prayer came forward, was spoken, was present, was put into the ceremony in the middle of everyone who was there. So the hoop itself will represent the physicality and the foundation of the well, and the water prayers, and the healing work, and the flowing love that comes from you and your tribe, your tribes, and you who live on the land now. Then I was shown the vision for the mesa, the surface that will be painted upon. And first came Snowy Owl. And Snowy Owl was staring right at me, straight into me, and wants to be present right in the center, staring straight at you, so that you understand, and I know you already do, the presence that is there, the presence of those guardians, those guides, those night eagles, those who can see in the dark, those who are the ones who are between the light and the dark, are the connection between the light and the dark. The darkness being your underground rivers and streams, the underground consciousness, the underground waters, the underground understandings that will come up through your well to into consciousness, into presence, into this world, into healing yourselves and those who come to work with you and your land and the waters around the world. So Snowy Owl, Snowy Owl, big eyes, and so much soul and presence coming through those eyes. Beautiful, beautiful presence. And then I saw the water serpent, the spirit of your drum, around the perimeter of the mesa, with head at the bottom under Snowy Owl, with again eyes staring straight at you. And the communication is, I see you. I see you. I'm with you. I've got you. I'm working with you. I'm teaching you. I'm assisting you. I'm supporting you. That's the presence of the eyes in these guides that are on your drum mesa. So serpent will be the border around, surrounding, holding, presencing snowy owl. And then above snowy owl is Merlin. The bird Merlin came, and again, the eyes straight in, looking straight on. And the Merlin again also is working with those worlds from beyond the veil, and drawing in that communication. Merlin is also your father, the spirit of your father wanting to work with the ancestral lands and with you and with your son. So the mesa of your drum is rather totemic, like a totem, because there are these three guardians, guides, these three spirits, these three sets of eyes looking straight into you, straight at you. And there's a luminance about them, a light about them. And then also behind them are flowing waters. There's water flowing, and the water flows off the mesa, down the sides, over the rocks, the rock people that are on your sacred hoop. So there will be water flowing over the edge, as if saying, water is abundant, water is flowing, it's infinity, it's forever. There is so much present. There's always enough. There is this flowing, beautiful, luminous, healing presence available to all. And this will be flowing off of your drum and through your drum and around your drum and over its edges, overflowing, the presence of water. This is the message to you, is that it's over, it already is. Healing, healing, healed. Healing, healing, healed. I am so honored to have been chosen to bring this drum to life for you and with your guardians and guides who are so present, so powerful. And they're not only present in vision, they're present all around. As like I said, as I arrived here, four bald eagle everywhere, flying, screeching, saying hello, singing, celebrating, and of course flowing waters. And on behalf of Apu Tahoma, the great Mount Rainier, and the other mountains that surround me, on their behalf I say thank you for doing this work. Thank you for grounding and presencing yourselves to allow this flow of healing energy to come through you and out into the world, for it is needed now more than ever before. And your hearts are full, and your hearts are so big, and your gratitude overflows everywhere. And from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. I thank you for who you are and for already touching my life in all the ways that you already have, through everything you shared with me, and through this work we've already begun together, and all that is to come. From the bottom of my heart and being and soul, I say thank you. Thank you, Blessed Owl Clan, and I look forward to every step we take together along the way. All my love to you.